Hello and welcome to another Bushwhacker review. Today we are going to be taking a look at Kevin Harvick's Charlotte win from 2014. Quick look at the box, your typical generic race winner box for that year. Got NASCAR Spring Cup Series, got the winner sticker, raced version. Picture of him celebrating Victory Lane, Bank of America 500 winner, golden ticket. Another picture of him celebrating. There's you got the race schedule. A total of 745 of these things, 2014 Platinum Series. I miss these boxes. Not the artwork, just these, not the window box that we have now. Here is the car itself. It is a fantastic looking diecast. Comes with a couple things. Comes with, of course, your little bag of confetti. And comes with the typical race winner card. Now, to the naked eye, this win is like any other win. Nothing you would expect, just a typical win, maybe a little damage, maybe a little dirt, maybe a little confetti. But the reason this was special is because it was the first raced version with damage back. You see, there's actually molded damage on this car. This piece is cut out, the wheel well is pushed out, there's a little bit of a tip at the top right there. The funny thing about this car is the fact, Lionel did not do damage for a while there. The last time they did damage was 2006. For a while there, they just, they blacked out the fenders. That's what everyone expected them to do. They blacked out the fenders, usually still shredded the tire. So when this car came out, the rest of 2014 was still blacked out, so, when this one went up for pre-order, people who wanted it bought it. Typical. But then suddenly, like next year, on Lionel's forum, they put up a picture of a prototype of this car, and it had damage. So everyone immediately freaked out. Was like, what the hell? This thing has damage? I want it now. So everyone kind of scooped it up, and that's why it became so rare. Because, when it went up for pre-order, not as many people ordered it, so it had just a pretty average production number. Then when it had damage, everyone wanted it, so that average production number really didn't work anymore. This is the cursed car with damage. It has a few little other details we'll get to later, but why don't we get down to the regular 360 of the car. This also was one of his wins that went towards his championship that year, so that probably adds to the value and the rarity of this car a little bit. This Budweiser paint scheme always looked nice, the red and the white. So, as far as sponsor goes, on the hood you have Budweiser King of Beers. Got number 4, Stewart Haas Racing Chevrolet SS. Down the side, you have Budweiser King of Beers. Got the Budweiser can, Jimmy John's, Mac Tools, Mobile One, and Haas. Down there, you have Budweiser King of Beers, Exalta, Bosch, Rush Truck Centers, and Norton. Got Ditech on the C post, and on the B post, you have Bass Pro Shop, Mobile One, Outback Steakhouse, Hunt Brothers Pizza, and Bad Boy Buggies. Got 3 winner stickers right there. This wasn't the chase, as you're probably noticing, so it does have the yellow splitter, yellow windshield banner, yellow number, and has, the Challenger round of 12, got the NASCAR Spring Cup logo, chase logo, all that good stuff. On the back, you have Budweiser Grab Some Budge, number 4, Kevin Harvick Foundation, Chevrolet SS. Got Budweiser can on the deck lid, and got Jimmy John's on the roof. This is number 261. Got the same stuff down the other side as usual. Take a look under the hood. See that just says Chevy, Mobile One, and Haas. Take a look under the deck lid. You get your typical fuel cell and such back there. The roof flaps do in fact open. And there's the underside of the car if you want to see that. As you can see, the rear tire is shredded. But let's get down into the damage and such. On the hood, you have just a bunch of dirt and stuff. Just the front end, pretty typical dirt, damage, confetti, all that good stuff. Down the right side, you got some more confetti and stuff. Really not much in the way of damage. As you've probably seen by now, I showed it right away, but there it is again. The incredibly molded damage with a shredded tire. Lionel did a fantastic job on that. A little bit wondering if they couldn't cut up farther, because, it is basically, like, all cut out, and then you see there is, like, a little bit of a black lip right above where it's molded, that it is still blacked out. Not sure why they couldn't take the fender out just a wee bit more, but that's okay. It still looks fantastic. On the back, you have a little bit more some dirt and dust and stuff, but nothing too much. On the left rear, you see you have a little bit of a tire mark, and you're probably noticing something weird about this tire. You see that it is not round. The bottom of this tire is just flat on this one piece. They were trying to replicate how it would look if it's like flat, just kind of like flat, a little bit of sagging down into the wheel. I think it was a cool idea. I don't think they've used it since then, but I don't really know how many times tires actually just go flat like that. They mostly basically shred and blow up, like, what they've been doing like over here, but that's a nice touch. Got some more dirt and stuff around that wheel well. Got some more tires and stuff. Some more dirt marks. All that typical stuff. Most of the car is pretty clean. But, the tires in the back are pretty much what sells this car. If you want this car, it's definitely very rare right now because, like I said, a lot of people scooped it up the second they saw it had damage. Now the damage still makes for cool diecast, but it's really not as unique anymore. Like, it happens like multiple times a year now. So if you like damage, you can get multiple cars a year now. When this car came out, everyone didn't know if it was going to be the only one or what. So that's probably why people scooped it up so much. If you like damage like I do, this is definitely a good raced version. Like I said, this also kind of went towards his championship run in 2014, so that's always a little special. But I think that's all there's to say. This has been a review of Kevin Harvick's Charlotte win from 2014. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.